Hey, you all, happy hump day. So, I wanted to come on quickly and I wanted to share a mess up in business because sometimes I think we don't discuss these enough. And truthfully, it's one of the things I love to do with my Make It Happen mastermind clients. I love to share with them my F ups, right? So they don't have to do the same thing. Truthfully, we can learn from the mistakes of others in business. So, I tend to be, you all, a naturally trusting person. Have you ever trusted someone and they didn't live up to that trust? I know you have. It's happened to all of us. And in business, it can be really hard to understand why someone would not keep to their contract, signed contract. But recently, I've had two people that did not honor their contracts. And I asked myself, what is my responsibility here? How can I prevent this? And you all, it cost me over $11,000. I am going after them with some means, some collection letters, and also a collections company. I am doing that, which is not what I enjoy doing in business at all. However, we have to remember that business is business. And, if I were talking with you and you told me that someone owed you almost $12,000, I would definitely say to you, you know what? Did they sign a contract with you? Yes, they did. Okay, well, it's time for you to go after that. But it can feel hard to do, especially when it's people that you have worked with, that you care about. I really care about my clients and they become friends too. And so it can be very hard. It's disappointing when somebody doesn't honor their contract, and it becomes really hard actually to take action when you love somebody, you really care about them. So I just want to encourage you to remember that you've set up your contracts and your agreements in your business for a reason. And one thing you can do, certainly, you set them up, their policies, you want to keep to those. You want to also have a legal service. I particularly love Legal Shield, and I'm a Legal Shield associate. And if you don't have Legal Shield, it's very, very reasonable to get the membership. Just hit me up, private message me, and we can talk about it. So have that sort of service as well. Also have some collections agencies in your pocket so that you know what you can do there as well when someone owes you money. And finally, tighten up your policies even more. You might even consider, in both these cases, let me say, people did not complete contracts that they paid monthly. And so you may consider not accepting monthly payments. You may require people to take care of their tuition or their entire service or product that you offer completely up front. And that's a very good way. You can give them a discount for doing that. And that's a very good way to make sure that you're paid no matter what they may do. If they lose interest or they give up or whatever, you are paid for your time, your energy, your expertise. So think about, how can I tighten up my policies? What do I need to do to prevent this? And one thing I've done recently too, as well, you all, is I contracted with or partnered with a company that offers financing, so that when someone gives me that obstacle of, oh, I don't have the money, I don't have the money, Barnsley, to work with you and bring my business to over six figures, which to me is crazy, you all. It's like if I said, hey, give me $20 and I'll give you back $100. I mean, you would do that, wouldn't you? And that's really what the mastermind does. You bring in a business that's limping along, that's new, or maybe just isn't doing well, and you're thinking about giving it up. And we bring it to six figures and beyond fast with fun in the mastermind program. Well, why wouldn't you invest that if you really committed to that business? So I wanted to eliminate that excuse that people have, or reason, we'll say, that people have, I don't have the money. And that's why I partnered with this company. So that's another thing that you can do. And if you'd like the connection that I have, I'm happy to provide it. And so the financing is offered by 35 different lenders through that company. I don't have anything to do with it. Someone can go ahead and get their financing. They pay me. I would never have to do collections again. So like I said, it can be very sad when we have someone who doesn't keep their contract, but there's a reason we have their contract. The other thing I know is that when you keep your contracts, guess what? Your credit is good and you have your personal integrity. And that is so, so important. Those people who try to get out of contracts, well, we are not allowing them, we are not helping them have their personal integrity if we let them out of it. Think about that. When we let someone out of a contract that we've made together, we are actually taking them, robbing them of their integrity and not sticking to the agreement. All right, lots of love, everyone. I hope this is helpful to you. Yes, it's cost me over $11,000, almost $12,000. And yes, I'm taking action. Love you. Bye-bye. Oh, please comment and share, would you? I'm sure there are other people who really need this information.